Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third D&D campaign session with 2 former and 1 active president. We will be continuing where we left off, but before that, who would like to do the recap?
I want to do it.
Go right ahead then.
Last session, we investigated the Beard Devil's area and found clues to the cult of the Order of Ancients, and also found out that his intentions to kill us was for the Order of the Ancients. Then we left off from there and decided to go to the town of Ironforge to report on this with the guards. Stopped us where I had to pull my noble status to get us in. Then after that, we decided to rest at a tavern where we all shared our stories on how we got here, then reported the cult to the report area, where afterwards we decided to make a party where we saw a person arguing at the front. That's where arguing at the front, that's where we left off.
All right, let's begin, but just before that, everyone welcome the guest I invited.
Is that Mike Tyson?
Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Tyson.
You play D&D.
Yeah, I played. In the meantime, retirement got me free for a lot of time.
Why do you sound like that, though?
Because this is a different voice generator.
Oh, that makes sense.
One final thing before beginning, everyone, you had leveled up to 2. I forgot to mention it in the video, but I did tell you guys afterwards. So what did you guys obtain?
So I rolled a 5-2 for my modifier on my health, so I'm at a good tanky 21 HP now. For the class abilities, I now have access to reckless attacks, which allow me to get advantage on attacks, with the downside being the person attacking me also has advantage, and I also get unarmored defense, which means if I'm not wearing armor, I can add 10 my constitution and dexterity modifier for my AC, so my AC is now 14. That is all for me.
Nice one, Donald. So for me, I do not get access to much other than more spells, being that I can now get 2 more spells that are level 1. And for my HP, I got 5 plus my modifier, so 7 more HP, which is cool. So now my total HP is 15.
I'm up next. So I got 6 plus my modifier of 2 for 8 total health, bringing my total up to 18, which is nice. I also get access to more spells, so that's cool.
All right, so where we left off, you 3 see the man arguing with the party maker.
What do you mean I can't make a party of one? That makes no sense.
Incredibly sorry, but those are the rules.
Well, it looks like I can get the bonuses of being a party.
You there, are you looking for a party to join? We're just about to make one you could join, but first, who are you?
I am foreign martial arts. If I said I would of, and yes, I will be inclined to join a party.
Mike, you are having like strokes or something, but yes, step this way to join us in party creation.
So if you lot want to make a party, fill out this form. Give me your party name, separate names, professions, and party leader.
Good question. What do we want the party name to actually be? We never discussed this before.
I was thinking something like the Ancient Slayers due to our enemies, but I'm not sure if Farzan knows about them.
I actually know what the ancient order is. It's tied to my ex-store.
Great. So the party name is the Ancient Slayers, but who should be the leader?
I'm fine with anyone being party leader. I don't mind.
Yeah, I do not mind either, but I personally think it should be Stravius since he is a barbarian.
Yeah, I'm fine with Stravius.
Great. So George, I will enter all of our names, the party leader name and the party name.
All right. With all of that said and done, you 4 will be a rank B party based on your skill sets. Do quests for us to level up your party to A or S, and that earns you rewards. I will register you guys within the books of all parties. If you want to look for a quest, there is only one for no on that board over there.
He points to a wooden board with 1 scroll that has words hanging from it.
Yeah, I assume we all go there to look at the quest.
Stravius, as you look at it, you read carefully what it says. A quest for the daring many undead have been spotted across the town of Ironforge and Grassfonds respectively. Anyone who solves the mystery, finds the necromancer, and solves this problem shall earn 50 gold each.
Interesting. Should we take this quest?
Yeah, that might learn us a bit more about the Ancient Order. I believe the bearded devil necromancer guy had something to do with this.
This devil have only her tail.
Quite the interesting creatures they are.
Yeah, Farzan, that fight was hard.
It's just too clear this, but I know the names and occupations right.
Yeah, I will assume that you looked at the documents and know.
Farzan, you are an artificer, right?
Yeah, and what about it?
Sweet. So before setting off, should we gather you some materials and make some armors or things like that? I believe that the Order of the Ancient is going to be some nasty business. We should suit up before that.
Hold it right there, Donald. I came prepared for this. I spent last night figuring out what I want to homebrew about the Artificer class, and I've decided for a couple of things. First, all Artificer items will cost material time, and require a check with a DC that scales with the item's second, you may. Present any item you want to create, and I will rate it on a tier from 1 to 10, and based on the tier it will require resources, and the checks are based on those tiers. And finally, you require levels for items. By that I mean I assign you available item tiers based on your level, so since you are level 2. You get access up to tier 3 items.
Okay, that makes sense.
How comes he gets his own system?
Because he picked the most customizable class I can think of, but do not worry, I will give you guys special homebrew as well.
And not sure anything we would make would be of value. We do not have the resources.
All right, well, let's just get out of here.
As you all set out, the scene becomes one of transparency and beauty. You all walk with a sense of purpose, quickly reaching the town's end there. You see the forest, and you realize that the scroll you picked up had a map in it, where the locations of the places are going to be. All right, one more homebrew I would like to discuss. There is a traveling order I added with roles, so basically the 4 of you will have specific roles while traveling, and here they are. First role is the front traveling leader role. This person will roll nature checks to make sure the party spots good areas to rest at and more. The second is the back person. He is arguably the most important. He will roll perception checks to spot any enemies, and the 2 in the middle will have no drawbacks or bonuses. But remember, if the party gets attacked, then the front is always going to be in a surprise round. Unless he passes a check, same applies for the back, but the 2 in the middle don't have to roll a check to not get surprised.
So what order do we want?
Looking at all of our character sheets, me at the back and Bannon at the front makes the most sense, while you 2 at the middle is best because we have the best stats for nature and perception. And you guys are more combat-based, so it only makes sense that you guys get all the damage you can.
Well, I'm fine by that.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
All right, roll the checks, Bannon and Marin.
19 for me, that's good.
Oh crap, that's a 9 total for me.
As Bannon guides the party, Marin's attention goes towards a peculiar rose he found on the ground, and he does not realize the orcs rushing towards them. That is today's session. So goodbye, viewers, and expect weekly episodes at Sundays.